So Alex Poetan Pereira won Fighter of the Year at the ESPN 2024 MMA Awards. Uh, First and foremost, congratulations to him. He's a bona fide superstar. Like I said, I refer to him. I refer to Alex as the LeBron of the UFC. Um, we got John Jones as the Michael Jordan. But Pereira is definitely the LeBron. He's creeping up on John Jones as we speak. And he is, like I said, a superstar. He's doing extremely well. He's aging great. He's not young anymore, but he still looks amazing for his age. And yeah, he's just that fucking guy right now and the face of the UFC. But everything I just said was, while that's all just true, what I said about him being the face of the UFC, superstar, LeBron of the UFC, all that shit, while all that is true, I do not think Alex Pereira has rightfully earned Fighter of the Year. I think there's another guy in the UFC who deserves it more. Now, I want to preface this with the fact that I am aware of how quickly Alex Pereira has put together 3 title defenses. I know they were all in quick succession. And I get that. I really do. Alex has been active, he's been strong, and he's been knocking out dudes left and right. And I respect that. I really do. And I think he is definitely, or he should have definitely been runner-up. But there's one guy who I think has done more than Alex. And I know not title defense wise, but in a different aspect, he has done, in my opinion, more than Alex Pereira. And that is Ilia Topuria, aka the Matador, aka the current owner of the featherweight division. While Ilia doesn't have as many title defenses as Alex, and he hasn't been as active, the dude knocked out Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway back to back. Back to fucking back. Ilia deserves it. I think doing those 2 things alone gives you fighter of the year. It should grant you Fighter of the Year. Like I said, I know Ilia hasn't been as active. Pereira has been going after fighter after fighter and knocking them all out. I get that. But I think, and what makes this especially hard is that these 2 fighters are in different weight classes. So you also have to put that into the whole equation because, like I said, I feel like Topuria deserves it because he knocked out Max Holloway and Volk back to back. And I feel like Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski have a lot more weight, legacy, and career-wise. They hold a lot more weight than fighters like Jamal Hill or Yuri Prohaska, or even a Jan Blachowicz for that matter. And while I do understand that light heavyweight is a heavier division, so you got heavier guys with more power, legacy and career-wise, and skill-wise, Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski are all-time greats. We're talking about guys that have damn near lapped divisions. We're talking about guys who have outclassed and destroyed legends. That's the type of fighter. That's the level of fighter that you have to refer to when talking about Alexander Volkanovski or Max Holloway. And we just recently witnessed Ilia Topuria be the first guy to knock out Max Holloway. Max Holloway, who was thought to have an iron chin that would never be truly tested. And it was tested that day. And it pains me to say that because I am a Max Holloway fan, just like I am a Volk fan. And seeing both of my favorite fighters get put on the fucking canvas like that by Ilia Topuria was hard to watch. But even though it was hard to watch, you still got to pay respects to the level of fighter Ilia Topuria is, and the level of fighter that Ilia Topuria is steadily reaching. And that's why I think Ilia deserves Fighter of the Year. He just does. You know, Poatan, again, has done amazing things. We might be looking at a future champ in him when he makes his move to heavyweight. He's just, you know, like I said, he's that guy. But I think that Ilia is that guy in 2024. I think Pereira will probably be that guy in 2025. You know, we might be looking at a back-to-back Fighter of the Year win for Pereira if he makes his move to heavyweight in 2025 and by some miracle is able to get the heavyweight strap and become champ. Pereira will definitely be Fighter of the Year in 2025. Doesn't matter what the fuck Ilia does, because Ilia is not going to be able to get the lightweight belt and the welterweight belt in 2025 alone. All in 1 year, he won't be able to do that. But, you know, I think that's why Ilia should have got it this year, and they should have just waited till 2025 to give it to Poatan. But you know, bottom line, this is no hate to Poatan. It's none at all. I respect Alex. I even like Alex, you know. And like I said, I definitely think he deserves runner-up. But just looking at what Ilia Topuria was able to accomplish in 2024, he deserves it. I really think Ilia deserves Fighter of the Year over Alex. And I know it's not the most popular opinion, given how active Alex has been, but I think it's the right choice. I really do. I really do. Because when you compare activity to wins over legends, absolute legends, I think you got to take wins over legends. I really do. I really do. Especially clear wins. Like clear-cut wins, aka knockouts over legends in the UFC. Max Holloway, legend. Alexander Volkanovski, legend. Both of them slept back-to-back by the Matador. Topuria deserves Fighter of the Year. Ilia Topuria deserves Fighter of the Year. But let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.